When most people think of Naruto Uzumaki, the hyperactive, knuckleheaded ninja who went on to become the 7th Hokage, they tend to think about all these amazing battles he's had throughout the years. Chances are, if there's a legendary ninja, Naruto either fought that shinobi or he beat the ninja who fought that shinobi in the past. Yet, for as many battles as Naruto's had, and that he has to his legacy, long before he ever threw his first Rasengan at his opponents, Naruto's pulling off pranks that managed to get under the skin of everyone who he targeted. Yet, going all the way back to Naruto Volume 1, there was one person who Naruto never got the chance to fully prank in the manga, which is Kakashi Hatake. That eraser that hit Kakashi on top of the head, Kakashi let it happen. However, for a character like Naruto, who says he never goes back on his word, you probably know that at some point Naruto did successfully get a prank off on Kakashi, and if you thought that this is the case, you are definitely right. Join me in today's newest installment of After Naruto Shippuden, where we're going to be taking a look at the moment where Naruto pulled off one of the biggest pranks that he's ever done, and did so on Kakashi during Kakashi's time as 6th Hokage, and did so in what is arguably Naruto's biggest troll move ever. For those of you guys who are new, After Naruto Shippuden, it's a series here on the channel where we take a look at stories and events that happen in the Naruto timeline between Naruto chapter 699, so when Sasuke leaves for his redemption journey, and Naruto chapter 700, where Naruto hosts the 5 Kage summit in Konoha during the early days of Boruto and Sarada at the Ninja Academy, well before Mitsuki ever came to Konoha. The information from today's video will be coming to us via the Naruto epilogue story, Kakashi Hiden, Lightning in the Frozen Sky, which takes place during Kakashi's first year as 6th Hokage and was never animated into Naruto Shippuden, this being the story where Kakashi creates purple lightning. For those of you guys who are curious and want to read it for yourselves, I'll leave my affiliate link in the description box if you want to purchase the story and read it for yourself. In the scene we're going to take a look over, Kakashi has solved his first major event as 6th Hokage by successfully stopping an airship that was hijacked and about to crash into Hozuki Castle, having stopped a pair of isolated users who led the Armament Alliance, a group of rogue shinobi who experienced Madara's infinite Tsukiyomi dream world about winners and losers not existing, and it led to a growing number of shinobi leaving the 5 nations, with this group being one of the largest, one of the first, and grabbing Kakashi's attention to the point that he and Tsunade assembled a team led by Naruto inside and began hunting down the supporters, which ultimately led to Kakashi facing down the duo of Keijo and Ryūha on the airship after multiple innocent people were killed by Ryūha, and several dozens would have been killed had it not been for Kakashi's battle against these two. After Kakashi defeated Keijo and convinced the other Kage to have her be the warden over the 2nd Hozuki Castle, the one for hardened criminals, not to be confused with the one you saw in Boruto's anime, Keijo proves her strength that she displayed against Kakashi in the battle is not being a joke by outright destroying the 4th Raikage in a fight despite him using his lightning chakra mode and his lariat, leaving cracks on the ground from all those missed punches, with the 4th Raikage only being 1 year removed from the war. And at one point, she proves her power by freezing the Raikage's beard at point blank range midway through the fight, just to flex on the guy by breaking his beard to show she could have ended the fight at any point prior to this if she wanted to. It's in the aftermath of all of this that Naruto, he takes the opportunity to pull off what is easily the biggest prank he's ever done, one that even gets a smile out of Kakashi once he takes time to realize why Naruto targeted Kakashi for the prank itself. With the scene and the context being set, it's here I'm going to begin reading the selected scenes from the story, and then I'm going to come back to you guys with more additional context, and it's here I'm going to begin quoting. Kakashi opened up the letter, folded into 4. My dearest 6th Hokage, I hope you're doing well. All right, Lee. Today, we again go full throttle with the power of youth. Guy's voice echoed out with Rock Lee excitedly replying, pushing his wheelchair back and forth several times. Why, if it isn't the 6th Hokage, my eternal rival Kakashi. Wait a second, that letter, Guy said while Kakashi cringed, watching Guy begin to whisper to Lee. That Kakashi, while I was fighting to save the lives of the passengers on the Tobisachi Maru, he was shamelessly being intimate with that enemy Kunoichi. Master Guy, Does that mean what everyone's saying in the village is true then? Guy Sensei, I promise I will not grow up to be a man such as that. Rock Lee whispered back equally as loud. You two, how many times do I have to tell you? It's not like that between myself and Kakashi, Kakashi said, but Guy ignored him. Lee, even if a man like my rival becomes Hokage, love makes a man lose focus, which is why I'll still be here to properly advise him. Now today, we're going to do 5,000 single leg squats, Might Guy shouted. Kakashi quietly departed from the scene as Guy and Lee began enthusiastically training. The next time he tried reading Kaheyo's letter, it was at a tea shop. My dearest Six Hokage, I hope you have been well. Oi, Master Kakashi, what are you reading? Is that a letter from the woman you used your authority to make yours? Choji asked. Hold on a minute, Kakashi began before Shikamaru jumped in, removing the cigarette from his mouth. Choji, that Kaheyo woman was very pretty. Master Kakashi is long past 30. He might feel like he's running out of time. It's no big deal if he wants a woman or two, but it must be a drag, Shikamaru said. The two of them, they grinned as Kakashi walked away, looking to find another quiet place to read the letter. He noticed as he walked through the village that people were whispering about him, and they were laughing, snickering, giggling. He then began to wonder, how did everyone know he got a letter from Kaheyo? Kakashi once again tried to read the letter in peace. My dearest Six Hokage, I hope you have been well. Take a look at that, said one voice. He's grinning, so the letter is indecent, said another voice. Kakashi turned around and then looked upward to see Sakura, Ino, and Hinata peering down at him from above a wooden wall, attempting to read his letter. I knew it! Look at how flustered he is. He has impure thoughts. That's why he's acting like this, Ino said, while Hinata blushed and Sakura turned her eyes on him as though she were looking at something filthy. Lord Hokage, are those rumors true then? Did you and Kaheyo really? Hinata began before her face turned red and she stopped speaking. The girls didn't listen to anything he tried to say in defense of himself. They were whispering amongst themselves, saying things like, I can't believe it, and he really already went that far. Annoyed, Kakashi began running towards the Hokage office, realizing that the only place he could read the letter in private would be his office. But then, as he turned on the main street, he saw a large crowd laughing outside the Hokage Tower. And that's when he heard a certain exaggerated voice and saw a blonde-haired shinobi waving his arms wildly as he told the story. And that's when I saw Master Kakashi writing this letter, ripping it up, and starting all over again, speaking to himself. I mean, that was totally a love letter, you know? I don't know if we're going to be okay with a Six Hokage who is that unfocused. The other day, I saw him and he was lovesick. He picked the flower and he did the whole she loves me not thing, pulling at the petals. Naruto began before Kakashi hit him over the head from behind. So it was you spreading these rumors and all of these half-truths, Kakashi shouted. Wait, Master Kakashi, I can explain, you know. Naruto began before Kakashi's fist hit Naruto on top of the head again, and he looked down at the teary-eyed Naruto, babbling, trying to explain himself. It was just, I was the only one left out of the mission, and you almost died from a broken, Naruto began before rubbing his eyes. Seriously, what a drag. He can't even take a joke, Shikamaru said. We were just teasing you, Master Kakashi, Sakura said. Naruto-kun, are you okay? I can't believe Master Kakashi would hit you like that. It's so terrible, Hinata said as she helped Naruto to his feet. To think that the Hokage would react like this, Ino said. Kakashi-sensei, you should apologize and make it right with Naruto, Ino and Sakura said in unison sharply while Naruto began wiping the tears from his eyes, unable to look Kakashi in the face. Naruto, what can I do to make this right with you? Kakashi asked, and when he saw Naruto grinning, he realized what happened. Those damn kids had gotten him. A prank hidden within a prank. I get it, you know. You almost died from a broken heart, and you broke my heart, Kakashi-sensei. The only thing that can make this better is to buy us all ramen at Ichiraku Ramen, Naruto said, as Kakashi lowered his head in defeat while Naruto high-fived everyone. Kakashi's thoughts then turned to Obito. This is what you wanted, right, Obito? I'm the Hokage, but I still do the same things. I wake up, I eat, I work, I sleep. I worry about all these stupid things. My job is to make sure this generation has as many days as they can to be kids, where they can do things like this before they become adults, burdened with responsibility. I understand now, Obito, Kakashi thought to himself as he looked at Naruto walking into the sunset with his friends laughing, a new spring was indeed arriving. End quote. This whole prank that Naruto pulled, it should make some of you guys smile, especially when you realize what the hidden intention behind all this is. It was all about teamwork. If you go back to the early days of Naruto, the whole reason that Kakashi even allowed himself to be hit over the head by the eraser was that he thought that it was a prank that Team 7 was pulling off together as a team. In Naruto Volume 71, when Kakashi saw Team 7 working together to defeat Kaguya, he dropped that iconic line of "I love you guys," and following his final conversation with Obito, he made the promise to be 6th Hokage until Naruto's ready. All of those things, they came together full circle here, and it hits even harder when you realize this is also Naruto in his own way, which is very fitting of Naruto. He's also coming full circle. Earlier in this story, both Kakashi and Tsunade, they had doubts about Naruto being ready to be Hokage. Tsunade because of the fact that Naruto had regressed back to pulling pranks, and he's openly complaining about the extra work that he has to do while she and Kakashi are grooming him to become the 7th Hokage. Yet here, Naruto, he showed leadership in how he was able to pull off such a wide-scale prank, getting dozens of villagers to play a role in it, while also coming up with an elaborate plan to have multiple people from his generation, as well as Kakashi's close friend Might Guy, all carry out specific roles, all to accomplish the end result of Kakashi buying them all ramen. Somewhere Yamato's definitely smiling, he's not picking up the tab. It's very childish, it's very silly, but it's seeing Naruto walk off into the sunset like this that made Kakashi remember Obito's request to have Kakashi become Hokage before Naruto does, and he realizes why it was made. Naruto, he had the power to be Hokage. He could be taught the political side to being Hokage in time, but after overcoming such hard times as a Jinchuriki, hated by the village, to being hunted down by the Akatsuki for being a Jinchuriki, Obito even back then realized what Kakashi had only now just grasped, which is that a kind soul like Naruto, he needed time to be a kid for however short that time period was still left to be, before he would be burdened with the responsibility that comes with being Hokage, because Naruto, he hadn't yet gotten a chance to live life as a normal person. Up until this point, he had always been Naruto the Jinchuriki. He had always been shouldering hate and trying to overcome hate. Now, Naruto has the opportunity to just be Naruto Uzumaki and figure out who that is. Before you can lead others, you have to know yourself. While that's gonna officially wrap up the Kakashi Hiden story, if you're curious about more of what happens in the time period after Naruto Shippuden, you'll want to click here for the After Naruto Shippuden playlist, or you'll want to click here to watch this newest video from my Anime Explained channel where I discuss non-Naruto content.